Last month, we released our latest Columbus 2.0 special about public transportation and our region's reliance on cars. And in the weeks since then, we have heard from you, a lot of you. And people are specifically interested in trains, both for commuter routes and for regional travel. Now, clearly, a lot of you have traveled to cities where you have used subways, trains, trams, buses, bikes, etc. And some of those cities are comparable to or even smaller than Columbus. Now, I just got back from a trip to Munich, Germany, a city roughly the same size as Columbus, the annual home of the massive Oktoberfest. Now, that city has about 1.5 million people. The Central Ohio region has a little more than 2.5 million people, but clearly the cities are dramatically different in terms of the downtown structure. Munich is much more densely populated, starting all around the Marienplatz, the old town portion of the city, as well as many surrounding neighborhoods that are centuries old. Munich is home to a public transport system annually ranked among the best 20 in the world, and I thought you'd like to see how it all works. So the metro system is a combination of trains, trams, and buses, which run frequently, including through weekends, and they generally run on time. The S-Bahn and the U-Bahn are the two train lines. The U-Bahn works like a traditional subway, mostly underground, and it travels throughout the city, while the S-Bahn is a line that travels outside the city and into the suburbs, and beyond, in fact. Now, here's a look at what a typical subway station looks like. Food vendors and then ample ticket booths you see there, very quick to use, also in English, by the way. But there's another way to buy tickets, and it's also the best way to figure out where you want to go around the city, the MVV app. It's a travel mapper. It's where you can buy tickets, and it shows you the combination of trains, trams, and buses you're going to need to get wherever it is you want to go. And it includes step-by-step directions. It's down to small details even. Turn left out of the train station, for example. Take the escalator in front of you. In this case, I was headed to take the train out to Alliance Arena. That's the home of FC Bayern Munich, the big soccer club there. And when you get on board that train, all the directions and the maps on the trains, they're in German and English. And most of the trains are pretty modern and comfortable. In the early evening, they can get a little crowded, but generally there's room for everyone. Now, people in Munich may own a car as well, but they generally don't drive much. We actually met up with a friend who grew up in Ohio and has lived in Germany for about 5 years. She did not pursue getting a German driver's license because she just takes public transit everywhere. And for my 4-day trip to Munich, I paid about €40 total for transportation, for about €10 a day to use the entire metro system. For local residents, you can buy plans that are far cheaper in that. When you consider how much cabs or Ubers would have cost for this trip, or even renting a car, we saved a ton of money, and it was super easy to use. So the question is, could Columbus find a comparable solution? Rapid bus transit, the new Linkus initiative that Columbus voters approved last year, is the city's first foray into major mass transit. That's going to come online in the next few years with 3 proposed lines throughout the city at West Broad, East Main, and then out to Dublin. Certainly not suggesting that Columbus would get into the business of building a subway. We clearly don't have enough downtown residents at this point to support that. But for suburban travel, you could see how a park and ride train system in the suburbs could work to get people to Ohio State, downtown, the Arena District, and even some seasonal destinations like the fairgrounds, for example. It would require people to adjust to use those methods. And would they do that? That's the big question. We'd love to hear your feedback about public transit. And in the months ahead, you'll have a chance to participate in that process because many public meetings are scheduled as COTA will announce new elements of Linkus. If you have not seen our new Columbus 2.0 special just yet, just search for it, Columbus 2.0 on YouTube.